Just wait. Everyone went off to their afternoon activities just like at summer camp. Libby went to work at Eichel's ice cream parlor. Grandma and Buzzy Sr. went for a hike in Acadia National Park. Mom and Dad took Tootsie to the pond to see the ducks. The Tubmans went to visit friends, and Sheila took Fudge down to the beach. So for once there was no one around to bother me, no one to ask stupid questions. This is the life, I thought, as I stretched out in the hammock in the backyard. I can do anything I feel like doing now. I can finish my Gary Paulson book or ride my bicycle out to the lighthouse. I looked over at Turtle, who was sleeping in the sun. I could tell he was having a dream by the way his legs and tail twitched. I thought about taking him for a walk. He could use the exercise. Since we got here, he's been sleeping a lot. A walk to the beach could do him good. I jumped up and called, "Come on, boy, let's go have some fun." Turtle opened his eyes and looked at me. He yawned. "Whew. Don't you want to go to the beach?" I asked, tugging his collar. But he still wouldn't budge. "Okay, fine, just sit there." I walked away, sure he would follow me. But when I turned back to check, he was asleep again. Who cares, I thought. I don't need him. I don't need anyone. I can have plenty of fun on my own. I walked through the woods to the beach. Sheila and Fudge were out in front of Mrs. A's house, rock hunting. What a joke. The whole beach is made of pink rocks. When the tide is out, you can walk on rocks for miles. I headed in their direction. At first, they didn't notice me. They were too busy choosing rocks to dump in their bucket. So I snuck up right behind Sheila and made a loud barking sound. Roof! Sheila jumped about 3 feet. She was really mad when she saw it was me. "Who invited you?" "It's a public beach," I told her. "I don't need an invitation." "I want you to know, Peter Hatcher, that even if you spend all day, every day with us, you're still not getting a penny from my babysitting money." "I don't want your money." "Then what are you doing here?" "Anyone who feels like being here can be here," I told her. "So how come you didn't feel like being here before? How come you suddenly feel like it now?" I spread my arms wide and sang as loud as I could. "Who can explain it? Who can tell you why?" Fudge started laughing. "Don't encourage him," Sheila said. I kept on singing. "Fools give you reason, wise men never try." I learned that song last night from Buzzy Sr. and Grandma. It's called Some Enchanted Evening. "This is too embarrassing for words," Sheila said. I would have kept on singing, but Mrs. A called from her porch. "Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo, boys. Did you find your uncle?" "He was at home. He was hiding." That's a relief. I was worried. "What uncle?" she asked. Uncle Feather," Fudge said. "She thinks he's my real uncle." "Why would she think that?" "She just does. Right, Pete?" "Yeah, right," I told him. "But that doesn't make any sense." "A lot of things don't make sense." Like a bird breather, I thought. "Yoo-hoo," Mrs. A called again. "Come up and have a snack. Mitzi's here." Fudge took off and Sheila panicked. "Wait for me, Fudgy," she called. She tried to lift the bucket, but the perfect babysitter hadn't stopped to think about how much rocks weighed. "Want some help?" I asked. "I don't need your help." She dumped all the rocks out of the bucket, then turned it upside down over them. "Worried someone's going to steal your rocks?" I said. "These rocks are special." "Oh, I guess I didn't notice since there's about 2 zillion more exactly like them." "You're hopeless, Peter. Really hopeless." "That's better than what you are." But I don't think she heard me. She was already running up the beach after Fudge. I followed. Not that I wasn't perfectly happy on my own, but why miss out on one of Mrs. A's snacks?